Oh. I started using something called Stream Elements, and it's in the chat. So I'm just like, oh, cool. It does that now. One what? One of us. One of us. Yeah, I still have to figure out the commands, but wait, I think one of them is like if I want to promote my social media, just do that. Haha. Yeah, as per usual, we'll start at the 2-minute mark, just to give folks some time to shuffle on in. Okie dokie, it's the 2-minute mark. I'm still kind of setting up, but I might as well just go to my drawing screen. Things work. I've also been playing around with how my chat looks and stuff, so... Okay, there we go. Got the Windows XP chat look. There we go. Sorry, I'm like playing with it right now, but yeah. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, and there's also a black spot up above for alerts, but maybe let me fix how this looks right now. There you go. Cool, cool. Oh yeah, and let's put on some music. Let's put on some Digimon World lo-fi music. And let me know if that's a little too loud or not. Let me check my levels. Okay, according to the audio mixer, you should be able to hear it, but it shouldn't be overpowering my voice, right? Right? Let's see. Let's check in with my partner Beans. It's not overpowering my voice. Awesome possum. Okay, in that case, let's just go ahead and get started then. So what's gonna be happening is I'm just gonna be sketching for a little bit with Procreate here. As you can see, I already got like a little bit of a sketch going. Might be coloring him, or I might draw another Egyptian god. We'll see how I'm feeling. But then I might want to play some Digimon World, which, if you're not familiar with that game, it's a PS1 game. Came out, oh, I don't even know when it came out, but I think it's because I've been listening to this lo-fi music. It's like, oh, I remember playing this game. So yeah, we'll play that. I don't know if it will do it like an hour in, 45 minutes in. We'll just go with the flow. And in the meantime, I got my buddy over here. Let's go ahead and let y'all know his name. Just gonna put let's do syrup. Got Osiris, Lord of the Underworld. Of the Underworld. But you know, cute. So yeah, just felt like doing some Procreate artwork today. I'm gonna adjust this. Because I'm back in full swing with work, and at work we talk about ancient civilizations. It's one of the things I teach. And after repeating the story of Osiris many, many times, I'm kind of like thinking like, I kind of know pretty well at this point. Which is why I kind of wanted to share it here with y'all. Draw a little bit. I think y'all know that I have a thing for Egyptian mythology and whatnot. It's one of those things that I love talking about too, so it's one reason why I definitely wanted to do these drawing streams about like Egyptian mythology, or at least Egyptian mythological figures, you know? At the same time, this isn't my first rodeo with drawing like Egyptian themed stuff. And I just love cutifying them. So let me see, what should I do here with the chin? Oops, two thickums. How have folks been lately? I've been kind of, I've been pretty stacked with work. IRL. But when I'm not like in the thick of it, I've actually been enjoying streaming and also watching other people's streams a lot lately. Yeah, no beans. So same, we've both been kind of stacked with work. In your case, I know it's also school. You've been working really hard. I feel like everyone's been working really hard lately. And this week was pretty fun, like streaming wise, especially like for like the recent, I guess, like Vestmites or Andon fans that have taken up streaming. It's been a fun week because we had Lambda's birthday the other day, and then after that we had Taco's affiliate celebration, and I found that to be really fun because I'm normally very shy when it comes to interacting with folks, especially ones that like folks that I've never met IRL. And it's not like I'm a stranger to making internet friends. Like, I've definitely been on the internet for a good chunk of my life. I have made internet friends before, back especially during the LiveJournal days. So I'm no stranger, but it's just been a while. It's been a while. I feel like the last time I like had a good amount of like online friends was, I think, like I said, like LiveJournal back in like the 2010s. Or if you were part of the LiveJournal crowd. I don't know if y'all remember the Dream With era. I feel like that was shortly after LiveJournal started going under those like changes. I mean, if you go there now, if you go on LiveJournal now, I feel like it's mostly like Russian. Well, I see a lot of Russian text. I don't know if it got like bought up by a Russian company. But yeah, the fandom's just not there anymore. It's just not the same. Yeah, it used to be this like fandom space where you could like, oh, what did I do? What if it's just super popular there? Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but like, you know, it wouldn't be completely out of left field. Where it's like for like, I don't know, Americans or like Europeans or whoever else was on LiveJournal, like it was more so like a fandom spot. Or I could also be talking like, you know, my experience is that it's like a fandom place, but it very well could have just been like a normal ass social media for other parts of the world. Kind of like Friendster. I never used Friendster. But I feel like I definitely heard it a lot among like folks who grew up in the Philippines but are around the same age as me. I hear mention of Friendster all the time. That was like one of their first, or my friends like that grew up in the Philippines that are around my age, like Friendster was like their first social media, or one of their first social medias. Meanwhile, I think mine was Zanga. I don't know if anyone remembers Zanga. Or was that my first? I'm trying to think what else came before. Neopets? just trying to remember. How did I, like... Okay, so there was obviously, like, IRL stuff. Does that count? Well, yeah, I guess, like, if you spoke to people in the message boards, which I did not, I just focused on, you know, raising my Neopet, feeding him the omelet every day. With the... Oh, yeah. The finger would be over the staff. Just made my guy cool as hell with broken-ass minigames. They were not broken. They're as broken as they needed to be, which is not at all. I definitely remember my Neopet was the cow. The one that was literally just a regular-ass cow. And even the name was just K-A-U. You know, cow. Let me make this more into a circle. There you go. I had a cow, and then they were all pretty cute. I don't know if any of you have ever seen the, which YouTuber slash, like, video essayist was it that talked about the origins of Neopets? And, like, it definitely seems like, you know, like I said, the cow one was definitely, you know, just based off a regular-ass cow. But there were others that were just kind of, like, joke Neopets, essentially. Was it, like, Jenna something? She was, like, the person that, like, talked about... I'm gonna look it up now. Origin of Neopets. Was it Izzy? I don't remember how to pronounce her name, but it's Izzy. She has like 3 Z's or 6 Z's, I guess, in total. Where like the origins are very like instead of using, you know, this stylized cute art style of like these cute Neopets, it was literally just like a bitmap image of a cow. I mean, the internet was the Wild West at that point, so would it be so strange? Cool, we got our Osiris, Lord of the Underworld here. I kind of lost my train of thought when I was initially talking about like why I was drawing Osiris, but yeah, I teach ancient history a lot in my work. And one of our topics is definitely like Osiris. He's an Egyptian god. He's like the Lord of the Dead, and it's always fun to talk about like his story with middle school kids because like you do want to be careful with like, I guess I'll start with this, like Egyptian mythology. With like many other mythologies, it gets a little PG-13 and over sometimes. It gets a little R-rated. There's a little hee-hee ha-ha, you know, like cum jokes, cum jokes occasionally. Not even jokes. It's just part of the plot. So it is like, that's not what we talk about with the kids, by the way. I should probably emphasize that. But like stuff like violence. Osiris' story definitely has like a bit of violence to it. Because one of the main things is that like he wasn't always the Lord of the Dead. He wasn't always dead. He was, you know, like, in depending on how you see the story, he was initially a fertility god, aka like, ooh, it seems like a lot of folks are gonna be going live today, which means I have a lot of options for rating as well. I don't know how long I'll be going though, but you know, if we go for not so long a time, it looks like we can raid into either Saku or Kudaketa today. But yeah, so with Osiris, he's got this green skin, which I'm gonna be coloring in right now. And yeah, I totally just color picked it. I'm feeling kind of lazy schmazy today. He's got this green skin. Part of it is because he's this fertility god. You know, someone who, like, is able to make things grow. But it's also because he's dead. Like, as part of his mythology, like, he was killed actually by his jealous brother, Set. Also known as Seto Kaiba with the blue eyes, white dragon. Actually, no, that's not it. That's probably, like, the inspiration, though, for Seto Kaiba. Seto. But yeah, in the mythology, Osiris has this brother named Set. Set is the god of chaos, deserts, kind of everything in between. Oh, you know what? I'm realizing... Yeah, I should separate his arms. Let me draw some... Get black. And his brother Set was just basically, like, jealous of Osiris's, like, power. He was, you know, king of the gods and all that. Oh, let me make a new layer here. So the evil brother Set concocted this plot to kill his brother Osiris. And the way he did that... So I'm trying to find my, like, I guess, balance with, like, drawing and talking at the same time. But basically how Set did that is according to one of the legends, during one of a party, Set got this sarcophagus, this coffin, and kind of dared his brother Osiris to, like, fit in it, to, like, you know, to, like, crawl into the coffin, and, like, essentially the bet was like, oh, I bet you can't fit in this. And Osiris was like, bet, and crawled into the coffin, and as a result, Set shut the coffin on top of his brother. I don't know what the hell everyone else was doing at this party, by the way, while all of this was going down. I'm kind of glad, like, students never asked that question, but it's like, yeah, at a party, this totally happened, and it's like, what was everyone else doing at this point? Were they drunk? But, yeah, going back to the story, he shut the coffin on Osiris and took out a sword and cut Osiris into many, many pieces. He took the pieces and then scattered them all over Egypt so that he can never, you know, come together again. And, the question I get a lot from the students is, like, you know, after the initial shock of, like, he did what now? Is like, oh, how did Osiris not, like, die from that? And the answer I usually give is that, like, well, he's a god. He's an Egyptian god. So, you know, like, the concept of, like, dying is a little bit different compared to, like, us mortals, right? Make sure I'm the right layer, yeah. And usually how I like to explain it is that, like, well, he's a god, so he didn't die, but most likely he's very uncomfortable given that he's been cut into many, many pieces, and his pieces have been scattered all throughout the land. So normally that would be the end of Osiris. He can no longer be the king of the gods, the Egyptian gods, and Set is free to rule, you know, the realm. Unfortunately for him... Oh, you know what? I should draw some mummy bandages. Fortunately for him, Osiris and Set both had sisters. You know what? Thinner brush. Let's do a thinner brush. One of the sisters was named Isis, and she was also the wife. She was the wife of Osiris. She loved him very much. They also had another sister named Nephthys, who became the wife of Set. But she's not always depicted specifically as just, like, you know, just his wife. She's more so depicted as, like, you know, the sister of Osiris and, like, sister of Isis. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is that, you know, she didn't just marry her brother and just, like, sat aside as he did evil things such as kill their mutual sibling. But that's besides the point. So, at this point, Osiris is in many, many pieces. Set is trying to rule the realm. Isis goes out and tries to find all the pieces. And she, like, more or less succeeds, except for... This is the part that... Oh. I missed out on some chat messages. Oh man, I'm glad you're eating dinner because I'm about to get to the good part. So I'm talking about Egyptian mythology. Talking about this guy right here, Osiris, Lord of the Underworld. Yu-Gi-Oh! Source material lore. Oh no. Kinda. Osiris here, he's the Lord of the Underworld, but he was initially like king of the gods, king of the Egyptian gods. But his evil brother Set, the namesake of Seto Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! Murdered his brother, cut him into pieces, and scattered those pieces all throughout Egypt. His sister Isis, their mutual sister Isis, and Osiris's wife, went out and found all the pieces of him, except kunai with chain. Except the kunai with chain. Nah, except for the last thing that they couldn't find of Osiris's body was his penis. And this is the part I don't tell the kids, for obvious reasons. But yeah, it was eaten by a crocodile. In some sources, it's the crocodile god Sobek, who I drew in a previous stream. Let me see if I could bring him out. Oh, he's hidden. There we go, our silly little guy. Ate a dick. Such a silly little guy. In some mythologies, it's him. In other mythologies, it's just a random crocodile. But yeah, unfortunately for Osiris, his penis was eaten by a crocodile. I forgot how that figures into the story exactly, because there, Isis revives her husband and brother, Osiris. But because he was already dead for a while, he cannot remain in the living realm. But the last thing that he is able to do with Isis is they're able to conceive a child together. And then, as I mentioned, unfortunately his penis is, like, gone. It was eaten by a crocodile, so it, like, begs the question of, like, well, how the fuck did they do that? And I think the answer they give in the mythology, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, is it's magic, motherfucker. I'm not gonna explain this. So, I'm not one to kink shame, but what the fuck, crocodile? Hey man, he's hungry. These came out more like scales rather than bandages, so let me actually redo that. Yeah, I'm gonna redo some of this. Yeah, we can keep it like that. So yeah, Osiris is revived by his wife. They conceive a child named Horus, and then Osiris goes down to the underworld to become its king. And since then, he's become pretty much the guardian of, like he's the guardian of the underworld, but it's very much specifically just to, like, the pharaohs, like the dead pharaohs. He is their protector. And a part of me was like, well, what about the rest of us? Damn. But he is known for that, while his son, Horus, who has a bird head, I'll show you what he looks like in a little bit, he becomes the protector of the living world. He also gets into all these feuds with his uncle Set, the one that killed his father. I say feuds, but it's definitely like, some of them definitely transcend the definition of feud. I'm not gonna say any more about their conflicts because it gets a little bit icky, and it gets a little bit, you know, if you ever read up on this stuff, look out for content warnings. I guess that's all I'll say on that matter. But yeah, that's one of the stories of Osiris. Like, how he gets murdered, how he loses his penis, how he still ends up, like, creating a child with his sister wife. So, yeah, fun stuff. But all that aside, isn't he cute? He's a little mummy. A little mummy. He's got his symbols of leadership. He's got his mummy bandages. He's just a little guy. Now, you know what? I should leave his eyes, like, white, since he dead. He did. Okay. Oh, you know what? White for the bandages as well. Yeah. But yeah, Latino Deep, if you stick around, I'm gonna be playing Digimon World after this. I know you said you never watched it as a kid, so now you get to see the 1990s style video game. Not style, but... Hi, Nyanda Delta! Hello! Thanks for joining. I'm drawing a cheeky little Egyptian god over here. He's a mummy. I just told a interesting story about how he died and came back to life, but yeah. Hello. I was also just talking about your birthday earlier. It was really fun. I was talking about how I'm kind of shy when it comes to like stuff like joining in on group games and especially voice chat. Taco stream yesterday was actually the first time I joined the Leaf Tent voice chat, and it was a little I was anxious, but it ended up super fun, so I think I might want to do that more often when I'm able to. Yeah. It was a lot of fun, and then joining in with your stream as well was also really fun, getting to play Gartic Phone. Hello, Pink Blanket Live! Yes, it was Nyanda Delta's birthday a couple days back. Depending on where you live. It was, I think, 2 days ago? 3 days ago? Nyanda Delta, you have you have the Umineko birthday. Yeah, it was super fun. I haven't like been able to like join in on stuff like that lately, but that experience these past 2 days have made me want to like join in more, be a bit more like active. So I definitely enjoyed myself. But yeah, what was I saying? So yeah, I'm drawing this little guy, Osiris, King of the Underworld, Lord of the Underworld. But in a little bit, I'm going to I think once I finish putting down the flat colors, I'm gonna actually switch over to a video game. I'm gonna switch over to Digimon World, which I want to say came out in the 90s. Digimon World. When did this come out? So it's gonna be a little jank too because I'm emulating it from Duck Station. Oh my god, it came out in 1999. I think it came out before the anime. But yeah, Digimon World is basically just a Tamagotchi with extra steps. And it is a PS1 game, so the graphics are gonna be a little janky, and some of the mechanics too are gonna be a little like dated. But we'll see how it plays. We'll see how it do. Okay, so he's got his mummy wrappings. Let's put some gold in there. You like my little bear character? For a lack of ability to think of— yeah! That's me. That's my body. So, I'm Babinka. I'm a sun bear. And I'm just starting out as a PNG tuber, but it's been a lot of fun lately. My model was made by myself, and I hesitate to say rigged because I just use PNG Tuber Plus, but I've also been experimenting with, I guess, rigging. PNG Tuber rigging. Oh, it's the wrong color. And it's just been a lot of fun, just like playing around with like what PNG tubing can do. Eventually, I do want to experiment with live 2D and see if I can make myself into a VTuber. But if that doesn't work out, that's fine, because PNG tubing is also real fun. Oh, thanks for the follow! Thank you, Pink Blanket Live. But yeah, just lots of experimentation going on. But with that in mind, how are y'all's days doing? That was awkwardly phrased. How are y'all doing? How's your day been? I'm actually just like decompressing after a It wasn't even a rough work week, it was just a work week. It was a week where I had to be active every single day. Usually, or at least during the summer, I was able to get a good amount of days where I worked from home. When I work from home, I'm able to catch things like other people's streams, my favorite VTubers. I'm able to relax a little bit more, but this past week, I had to be at, I won't say specifically, but I had to be, like, at a site, essentially. So it was pretty tiring, but that's what makes weekends like this all the more, relaxing. Being great, spent your entire day telling yourself to be productive up until this very moment. I feel that. I feel that. Yeah, those days where it's almost like a struggle to like do something that's quote unquote productive, but I also feel like recharging your battery is also just as productive. Because like even if I didn't stream today, I think I did play a little bit of a game called Paleo Pines. I did stream it a little bit here on this channel. But it's a comfy farming game, but after a while it does get a bit I guess repetitive. So I'm actually going to be playing a little bit of that off stream. But one of these days I will come back to it on stream. Because I really like naming some of the dinosaurs after. Oh yeah, so Paleo Pines is a ranching sim, but the thing that sets it apart is that it's about dinosaurs, but they're cute. Cute dinosaurs. Cute, cute. Oh, thank you. That was very well said. You've been good? Super exhausted streaming. Yeah, you've been for your birthday streams. I can't believe you like. It was like a marathon stream, and yeah, there were breaks in it, but like you need those breaks. I think all of us do after doing like a marathon stream like that. You've been sleeping since it was over? Yes. Recover your energy, please. I'm glad. Like I said though, it was super fun. It was super fun. And you know, it's worth commemorating your birthday. It's always worth celebrating, especially with so many friends. So many friends from a community that you helped to build. Yeah, you definitely need to sleep and rest after that. You did a lot. I'm definitely a big proponent of like recharging your battery when you can. Oh no, your throat started to sting? Oh my gosh. I felt that lately. I feel like I've had more like, I don't know if vocal stamina is yeah, it is. It must be a thing, right? But vocal stamina, because, you know, I don't sing a lot, but I do spend a lot of my day, like, if I'm not streaming, I'm usually, like, I don't want to say lecturing. I'm teaching. But my vocal cords do get tired after, like, I essentially tell the same story and I teach the same lesson every day when I'm at work, which I do love. That essentially makes me, like, not to toot my own horn, but it essentially makes me a storyteller in one way or another. But like I said, I'm telling the same story every day. It's the one that I just told on stream, because basically, I'll say this about my job. I teach history, but I don't teach to the same class every day. I actually teach to a different set of kids every single day. But the fun in it is that you never know what the students are gonna say in response. So for example, when I tell them the story of Osiris, Lord of the Underworld, some of them, you know, they can be super bored. They'll be like, that's cringe. And then some of them are super hyped for it. Or it's like, oh, does that mean he's evil? Like Hades? And then I have to get into the whole thing of like, well, actually, Hades wasn't exactly evil, depending on what story you're talking about. And generally, gods of death, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of a westernized thing that the idea of death is a negative/evil thing. In other cultures, like, or in certain cultures, I can't say other cultures, in certain cultures, like, death isn't necessarily evil. It's just a necessary part of life. And it is sad, but not necessarily evil, you know? That's also why I like to draw Osiris here as just a little guy. He's just doing his job. Yeah, I love history. Even the messy parts. It's always fun to talk about. You love mythology and the creation of civilizations. Oh, that's my favorite topic. My grandpa fostered that interest in telling me, oh my gosh, the war experiences are... Okay, I'm just gonna say, same with my grandma. She would tell me things about the war that I would just be like super shocked about. But she says it so easily. She says it so easily, almost like it's a joke. And it's like, wow, you just told me something like incredibly traumatic, but first of all, thank you, but second of all, like, whoa. That happens to be the one thing of history I'm interested in. Yeah, I love talking about stuff like, you know, ancient civilizations, ancient history, because, like, it's very easy, and I see this a lot with middle school students. Like, it's very easy to say the phrase, like, oh, they didn't have this back then, so they weren't as advanced, or they weren't, you know, as, like, intelligent as us in the year of our Lord, 2023, and it's like, no, they were, in some ways, like, arguably, they were more advanced, because, like, you know, I like to say, like, oh, they didn't have, you know, television or social media or anything to really, like, do throughout the day other than just explore the world around them, you know? That's why they would look up at the stars at night, and they would create stories about, like, that group of stars that looks like a bull. That's a story. That group of stars that looks like a hunter, that has a story around it. That's, for the Greeks, it's Orion, and then for other cultures, it's... Oh, I used to know the one for the Philippines. Pre-colonial astronomy, I think? Is it... The Pleiades? If you look up at the night sky and you see the constellation Taurus, his eye is a star called Betelgeuse, namesake of Gavus Betel, but it's a red star. If you look slightly to where the bull's shoulder would be, that is the Seven Sisters, the Pleiades. In the Philippines, I think that's not in the Philippines, pre-colonial Philippines, that was its own constellation. I think it was a trap, like something to trap animals. Oh, I need to read the chat. Beginning of science, yeah. Yes. Beyond astrology with the Mayans or Aztecs foretelling the future. Oh my god, the Maya. So that's another thing that I teach is Maya and Aztec culture. We have 2 programs. I teach in both, and one of them is about ancient civilizations. The other is about what we call the Americas, the ancestral Americas. So Maya, Aztec. And the one thing about these cultures, like I said, is that there's this assumption that they're very, you know, like, primitive, or like they don't have what we had, so like they're not as advanced as we are. Meanwhile, like, homies are making pyramids that are astronomically aligned to the stars. And their mythology is super fascinating because, like, for them, mythology, religion, and the sciences aren't separated. They're the same thing. And they're not any less, you know, civilized for, you know, like, how do I say this? Just because they didn't know that the sun and the stars were balls of gases, that doesn't necessarily mean their understanding of the universe is any less advanced. And I know that sounds very confusing. It's like, well, of course ours is more advanced because we know what the stars are made of. But I don't know. At the same time, I feel like with ancient civilizations, there's more of a connection from us, human beings, to the world around them, you know? Yeah, they're far from that. People always have negative stigma over past civilizations. Yeah. And the thing is, a lot of their knowledge, you can still see it nowadays. You can still see it in practice. I think one of the examples I like to talk about is the Moai statues on Easter Island in, is it Polynesia? What's her name? Bijou from Hololive. Her Oshi mark is the Moai statue, and it's very fun to meme on it, I understand, but those are ingenious structures. They're ingenious, and the way that they, the stones that were made, okay, the stones that were used to make those statues, yeah, the Moai, they're from a completely different part of the island, and then they had to be transported after they were built to another part of the island. And people were baffled. Like, how did ancient peoples transport these heavy-ass stones to the other side of the island after they were made? They went and they asked the natives. They asked them, like, how did how did your ancestors move these stones? And the natives would say like, oh, they walked. And the people were like, what do you mean? Like, oh, these natives are clearly stupid because they don't know like how they were transported, and they just said they walked. And then it turns out some scientists they tested it out. They literally did. They literally did walk the statues to where they are today. How that works is they would tie a rope around like what essentially is the head of the Moai statue, and groups of people would move it as if it was walking. So quite literally, the statues walked to the other side of the island. There's a video of it. If you Google, or if you go on YouTube and if you Google like Moai walking, there's a video. I think there's even a GIF of how they did it. They were able to recreate it today, meaning that, yeah, that's in fact how they did it back then. So, I don't know, it goes into this whole thing of like, don't underestimate like the knowledge of like indigenous and ancient peoples, because they knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. Yeah, they might have not known what bacteria was, or what or that stars and the sun are balls of gas, but they had a pretty sophisticated knowledge of the world around them. And I think, oh, I just saw it recently. There was an Egyptian papyrus that had that one theory, the Pythagorean theorem. It's the a squared plus b squared equals c squared thing. There's a papyrus with that. They knew what they were doing. Yeah, exactly, Pink Blanket. Exactly. They would tilt it left, right, left, right. You could probably recreate it yourself with like some household tools, but yeah, essentially they would tilt it and it would look like it's walking. Let's see. I feel like I should add a little bit more to this guy, but I also am wanting to game. So I think we'll stop here. Or we'll stop here with the drawing. I do want to play video games, but I do want to play Digimon. But while I get that set up, I could either go to the BRB screen, or I actually made a a very bare bones Zatsu screen, a very bare bones just chatting screen. Let me try it out right now. Haha. Oh, what happened to my shoes? Why are my shoes covered? Oh, you know what? It's because of PNG Tuber. Ah, there we go. Let me put it right here. Yeah. So yeah, I made a very bare bones Zatsu screen using Canva. But yeah, that's part of what I like to talk about a lot, is like just mythology, but also ancient cultures. Because to me, it's super interesting how like they're so underestimated. They're seen as like these cultures are seen as very, you know, like primitive, but they aren't. One thing that I like to tell people is that like the people in Mesopotamia. What actually made me realize this is the Fate Grand Order anime for Babylonia. I don't know if anyone partakes of that, but there's this scene. If you don't know anything about Fate, basically it's about like it's about a lot of things, but just imagine like heroic figures, historical figures, cultural figures from all over the world being like summoned essentially to fight on behalf of magicians and magic users. But in one of the iterations, the protagonists are able to kind of time travel into... Oh, let me stop the music. Protagonists are able to time travel to Babylonia. Ooh! You want to share something from your region's past? The indigenous people here used to sing down... Yes! Oh my gosh! Used to sing passed down myths in history. It wasn't exactly written, so not a lot of scriptures are recorded, but it's sung each generation, so it survived until people were... Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Like, I love talking about that because... hold on, let me shut down my iPad. Because so many people in modern academia, as they call it, I don't know, there's like this bias towards like written sources, right? And of course, like there should be, because, well, okay, there shouldn't be. Rewind. There's a bias towards written sources because they're seen as very dependable and they're seen as things that can survive millennia, right? But oral history can do the same. Things like songs and like things that are just like, you know, recounted through like voice, song, storytelling, that's just as valuable. And yeah, it does have like the there's the risk that things will change with every person that tells the story. Yeah, yeah. Is it the Darangen that you're talking about? Is that the specific one, or because I remember learning about that. The Darangen is like a Mindanao tale that has so many like verses, and like it retells like the history of what was it, the folks in that part of Mindanao. um yeah, 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 the Darangen, yes. So yeah, it's a piece of oral history, and it's made up of song, and yeah, like it can change with every person that like tells the story, but that's still history, you know? And like I feel like sometimes in academia people don't value that as much because it's like, "Oh, it's just oral history, like it's not real history." But it's like, "Yeah, but that survived thousands of years." I think another version of that is recipes. Like, if you think about it, the recipes that you're eating right now might be thousands of years old. And yeah, they've gone through changes. Some people might have added ingredients, especially like, if we're talking about the Philippines, like colonialism has added like, you know, not just ingredients, but like, maybe ingredients were taken out because of colonialism. So it's not the same as it was pre-colonial times. But, those recipes are still like thousands of years old. That's a part of living history. Some things might have survived via recipes and via stories and via songs that like are erased from like the written record, if that makes sense. I've been talking all this time without actually setting up my my game, so let me do that. But yeah, I kind of love like that conversation about history because I don't know, history isn't just memorizing a whole bunch of dates. I think it's a testament that civilizations existed in a more telling way. Yeah, as it changes, it just kind of shows that it survived as a type of media. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I wanted to do like a lot of research on the Darangen because for those who don't know, I'm Filipino American, but I grew up 100% here in America. I did live in Davao for like 6 months, but that was only for 6 months when I was Batawilas. I don't know any Bisaya. So I tried learning, and my mom, who speaks Bisaya, she was like, "Why are you doing that? Why can't you learn French or something?" And I'm like, "Oh, come on. What's French gonna do for me?" Spanish is more helpful than that, but I'm getting a little sidetracked. I wanted to research that kind of stuff because here in the States, um, oftentimes what happens is that a lot of Filipino Americans don't grow up knowing a lot about that kind of culture, that part of their culture. And in a lot of ways, the people around them will discourage them learning about it because it's like, "Oh, why do you want to learn about Filipino culture? Like, you're American. You should be learning about American culture." And it's like, ugh, cringe. Um, but at the same time, like, yeah, it's something that not a lot of Filipino Americans know about until they either research it themselves or they enter a community. Like for me, it was a college organization. It wasn't until then that I really like got to like, um, I guess exposure and the interest to research it. And in my case, I participated in a lot of uh we call them cultural nights, where they have like they'll perform dances from all over the Philippines. These are dances that are like from the Ifugao, from like the lowland regions, Manila, from the Mindanao regions. The one thing though is that these aren't there's a very complex history with it because these aren't the real dances. They're inspired by those cultures, but they're not from those cultures. That's another topic entirely, but that did spark a lot of the want for research in me. Um, oh, let's see. It's sad that most immigrant people wouldn't teach their children of their culture. Yeah, 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 yeah. Very true. It's not even just a Filipino American thing. It's definitely also like a Mexican American thing, Asian American, even indigenous folks. And I mean, like, as a new citizen of a different country and also they're tough to. Yeah, it's understandable. That's the thing. Like, I never want to say, like, oh, how dare, Filipino immigrants not teach their culture when most likely they probably went through some kind of trauma in which, like, doing that led to negative things, you know? So, what was I doing? I gotta find Duck Station. That's what I'm trying to do. Duck Station. Let's start that up. Start up Digimon World. This stream is screaming the meaning of the word passionate. Thank you. That means a lot. I'm really glad I could talk about this kind of stuff. without just being like, nerd. It is something that I'm super passionate in, like history in general, Filipino American culture, all that kind of stuff. And I do keep getting sidetracked. It's like, oh, I want to talk about my identity, but then I got to talk about the complexities of Filipino American folk dance and how it's, like it ties into nationalism. And then it's like, okay, we're going to play Digimon now. Okay, let me see if I can start this up. And then I have to change my stream description. Oh god, that's loud. Stop, that's so loud. I don't know if I don't think y'all are able to hear that, but it just played the PS1 sound very loudly in my ear. So let me get my mixer. How do this? Oh, how about not pause. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, so let's get into Digimon. I also wanted to show you all this intro screen, or not intro screen, but this like beginning part, because it was made in the 90s and the graphics are kind of uggo, but I think it's also a bit charming. Oh yeah, let me up the volume a little bit. Cause all three of the kids in this like intro are all voiced by the same person.
Hey! Oh, you're here. Wow. Metal Greymon and Metal
These
Minimon.
graphics.
We'll
Oh god. They're all voiced by Mona Marshall, who was the voice of Izzy, or what was his name in Japanese? Koshiro. Yeah, she does a wonderful job, by the way, Mona Marshall. I'm a big fan, but good to I saw your comment too. Not your 17-year-old ass crying after every session. Oh my god, I relate. That was my first job too. Not the teaching one, but my first job was also terrible. It's like, oh, but I need the money. Good to get the graphics remind you of, oh my god, Code Lyoko. What a blast from the past. The foreheads. Code Lyoko had such foreheads. If you're not familiar with Code Lyoko, just look it up. Those faces are 90% forehead. But yeah, that's Digimon World. Those are the 1999 graphics. Let's see if... Oh, no. Stop. I pressed the start button. No. Okay. There we go. I feel violated. Oh, no. I did like Code Lyoko. Yeah, it was pretty good. Like, I remember certain things about the story that... I definitely shipped. What was it? Is it Kimiko or... No, is that the other... Anyway, new game. I did start this just to make sure that it would play on stream, but now it's not letting me? Yeah. I did play this for a little bit just to make sure that it would play on screen. It's Digimon! I'm Digimon. Tell me about yourself. Do you have a Digivice? For those unfamiliar, it's basically, in the anime, it's like how they bond with their partners, but Digivice IRL is pretty much just Tamagotchi. So, I actually do have a Digivice. I see. Next question. Which do you like better? Day or night? I like night. I'm a little bit more productive in the evening. Digimon names are hilarious. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Yes! Kunai with chain! Baby Dra- Oh my god, I love the Yu-Gi-Oh! Dub so much. Like, doing Joey or Jonoichi's American voice has like a Brooklyn accent, and it's so fun to like meme on. What's your name? Oh, I never addressed this, I think on stream, but I think some of you know me as Pao. And in my description, I say that my name is BB. You can call me either. Pao is just like my artist name. BB, I guess you could think of that as like my streamer name, but you can call me either. If you know me as Pow, keep calling me Pow. But if you've met me as a streamer, you can call me BB or Bibinka. Bibinka's a food, by the way. If you're not Filipino, it's a rice cake. It's very yummy. What's my Digimon's name? I'm gonna do another Filipino dessert, but let me think. What's a good dessert to name? Flan? That's not like Filipino specific, but Biko. Let's do Biko. It's another rice cake. Wait, yeah? Is it a rice cake? Biko. BB and Binko. Wait, no. BB and Biko. There we go. I recently pulled super heavy samurai baked pancake. I don't know why that name just is so funny to me. But on a Yu-Gi-Oh pack and I lost my shit. Super. Like, I'm imagining Joey Wheeler just like, I pull super heavy samurai big pancake and I put it in attack mode. Yo, move, Kaiba. Yes, Biko. Good name. That's all the questions I have. See you later. Oh, I didn't do the voice. That's all the questions I have. See you later. I love these PS1 graphics. I don't love these PS1 graphics. I have regrets. Oh my god. Why is his mouth hanging open like that? Mona Marshall is gonna carry this. The finger! No! Not the shining finger. Also, this card was like something menacing man. I put menacing mantis in attack mode. Which is, I mean, yeah, because it's a mantis and it's menacing. What's not funny about that? I'm just imagining like a praying mantis, but like at a downward angle, or I guess an upward angle. What was that beep? Is he gonna explode? Oh my god! Not the Windows Media Player effects. That's the Digivice I have. I have that same one, and if you've never had one, like I said, it's Tamagotchi. You take care of pixels and they grow and poop. Oh my god. So that's Koromon. I love Koromon, but the graphic, the way its mouth moved. They are. Pink Blanket, yes. These animations are so sick for the time period. Like, I think of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, where, like, you know, if you look back on it, it's very, like, polygonal. It has polygons. And it looks kind of janky by people's standards nowadays, but back then, man, I remember being a kid and just being, like, amazed that it's like, whoa, it's not 2D. Look at them! Look at them! Look at all the Digimon! He arrived! It worked! A human! Just like you said, Gigi. Shh, he's getting up. Huh? Where am I? Welcome to the digital world, to the Digimon world. I'm in my first ever, for your first Ocarina of Time playthrough right now. Oh, that's awesome, Pink Blanket. That's so awesome. I hope you have fun with it. All N64 first party games were impressive for their super impressive for their time. Like seeing something go from 2D to 3D. Oh my gosh. What? Yikes. What's the matter? I love Tokamon. If you guys aren't familiar with Tokamon, she looks super adorable. She's over here, this like pink blob. When she opens her mouth, it just has like rows of sharp teeth. We finished Wind Waker right before that and it was such a downgrade. But still the vibes, creatures, and ambience and sound. Yes, to be honest, yes. Like the ambience of Ocarina and Majora's Mask are definitely like They definitely give me the nostalgia feels. Who are you guys? These are Digimon. What? What do you mean What? You have a Digivice, bro. Huh? I thought you knew about Digimon. I got it. This is a dream. Don't come on. Those were the teeth. Those are the teeth. It's not a dream. Hey, wait, you're Tokomon. This is a realistic dream. BB, this isn't a dream, but it's not real either. What are you talking about? Who are you? I am Digimon. I don't know any Digimon by that name. There are more Digimon than you know of. This is the Digimon world. Digimon world? My favorite Digimon is male Birdramon. Oh! Male Birdramon. There's a male- wait. Male Birdramon. Oh my god, there is. Like, I'm a fake fan. I don't know this one. It looks like something off of, what was it? The recent one? Ghost Game? Or is this older? Oh, Fusion! Okay, I didn't watch those ones. I watched Digimon Adventure, 02, Tamers, Frontier, and then a little bit of the 5th season. I already forgot what it's called, Data Squad. And then I watched a little bit of Ghost Game when it was first coming out, but, I dropped off after a while. It became very episodic and I just couldn't do it. But I love the designs. Mikemon! Because they sound ridiculous and make me laugh while unpacking the Digimon TCG. I've been wanting to get into the TCG. But I feel like I just don't have anyone else to play with. But also collecting it seems like it'd be fun. This world is not a dream, and nor is it real. It's our world. Gee, it looks too real to be a dream. Look behind you, you'll see what I mean. What? Gabumon! Biko's a Gabumon! Is this Biko? I remember now, I got sucked into that Digimon keychain. That's right. Why am I here? Come to my house, I'll explain. Bergamon and Dobermon, which is literally just a Doberman. I remember, so Dobermon was in the 3rd series, Tamers. Save you from what? We're in File City. It's the center of File Island. A city here? Well, it was a city. There used to be all kinds of Digimon who lived here. Digimon started to lose heart and moved out of the city. What do you mean? I'm not sure what caused it. Digimon started losing their speaking skills. Some of them still talk, but they all forgot that they lived here. That's what you meant by losing heart. My only knowledge of Digimon is Digimon Frontiers, where they turned into Digimon, and a bit of Data Squad. Yeah. Digimon Frontiers was kind of controversial at the time, because before that, Digimon was only about, like, you know, people accuse it of being a Pokemon copy, but I remember as young as, like, you know, like 10 years old, I was telling people, like, no, it's different, Digimon talk, and, like, you only get one, but they're your partner, and they digivolve, and, you know, they could they could de-digivolve back to their cute form, and blah blah blah, and it's different from Pokemon, it's different. Why did I suddenly sound like Dr. Girlfriend? But yeah, Digimon Frontiers was kind of like a change to form, and it was kind of controversial for the time. It never tried to. Yeah. So Pink Blanket just said it never tried to be a Pokemon clone. Yeah, exactly. It really didn't. It didn't. If anything, it was more going off of Tamagotchi, especially like the original games. Like this game right here, I think this came out before the anime did, and it like I said, it's Tamagotchi with more steps, because you take care of your Digimon, they battle, you feed them, they poop, that kind of thing. It was always supposed to be Tamagotchi for boys. Yeah, I think it was just like a coincidence with the name, because Pokemon means like pocket monsters, Digimon is digital monsters, and they came out around the same time, so people would like accuse it of being a copy, but it was more so a coincidence. It's dangerous if we do nothing. But why me? You are good at raising Digimon, right? I'm good at it, alright. Don't you realize that you're speaking Digimon? Huh? I'm speaking plain old English. To us, it sounds like Digimon. Their sounds are so cute. That's right! In this world, your love for Digimon will give you strength. Thanks. I imagine he's just like, thanks. That's why I chose you. You can rally all the Digimon on the island. What? Me when I'm You can count on me. Alright. Thanks, you're our only hope. Where do I start? Take Biko and explore the island. Find the cause of this danger and get Digimon to come back. Let's go, Biko! Wait, I haven't finished yet. Too bad, old man. Alright, so I think I could finally move around. There we go. Yeah, the controls work pretty good. So this is File City, everybody. Or at least what's left of it. I love the backgrounds where like they're kind of drawn on. This is a toilet, by the way. We're gonna be using that quite a bit. Yuramon. Okay, I'll explain to you the surroundings of this city. Native forest surrounds the city. The Digimon around there are not very strong. There's a training camp on the west side. I think you will go there often. Tropical jungle is on the east side, across the river. I don't know what's past that. There's a mountain and lake on the west side, and it's a dead end. If you keep going south, there's an ocean. And there's a high mountain in the north. It's also a dead end. Since this city is the center of the island, there must be vast areas in the north. I'll check out the rumors about the outside area. Come back and then find out more. Alright. Oh, these graphics are so crunchy. We're gonna get meat from this meat farm over here. Would you like some meat? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to explain. This is a meat farm. We grow meat for everyone. You grow meat on a farm? Yes, what's wrong? Nothing, it's alright. Please continue. Gigi and I decided to give you 3 pieces of meat a day, BB. So here's today's meat. I got 3 pieces of meat. Oh yeah, I love the meat. There's a path over there on the other side of the waterfall. As a certified Pokemon hater, oh no, this already looks more interesting than Pokemon for me. I'm definitely like neutral, not neutral, but like I feel no strong way in terms of I guess like the whole Pokemon versus Digimon thing. I was definitely also a Pokemon enjoyer up until I want to say I bought every mainline game until like Black and White 2. And I enjoyed it. I enjoy familiarity, but I do get people's critique that it definitely got very samey throughout the years. Sunamon, say, did you know there's a broken bridge in the east part of the city? We didn't think anyone would ever use it, so we didn't do anything about it. We're thinking about fixing it on our own. Until then, go check the west and south sections and come back and see me. Alright, so here's File City. You can see some plugs here. The first thing that I want to do is I want to explore the forest region to the left. But first, we're going to train our Digimon a little bit. But yeah, so like, I think Pokemon and Digimon both have their strengths. And I think because Pokemon is very samey, it's at least very like, there's the familiarity to it. Whereas Digimon, you really don't know what you're going to get. This game is going to be very different from its sequel, Digimon World 2. By the way, here's Koromon. Hey, I'm Koromon. Gigi told me to tell you about training. Want to ask me something? Actually, no, I don't, because I know what I'm doing. Like the Ron Swanson meme of like, I know more than you. Which I don't, but... Oh yeah, so this is the training area. I can actually train Gabumon's stats. And in fact, let's go ahead and take a look at Gabumon, my Digimon partner. So his name's Biko. His species, or his type of Digimon is Gabumon. He's groggy. Oh yeah, Digimon, for those who don't know, they have different types. You know, they have the different elements kind of like Pokemon, but their main types are, it's based off like, you know, digital stuff. So they're either a vaccine, a virus, or data. Virus Digimon are usually like evil, but not always, or they're kind of edgy. Vaccine are kind of more heroic, and data is like neutral. I believe Gabumon is data. The only thing, so the fight system in this is kind of weird. You don't really control what they do. You kind of just give them a suggestion. But here we have Gabumon, 700 HP MP. He's more defensive than offensive, and he's more brainy than speedy. But using the training, we can actually train him to like improve certain stats. And that actually affects how he's gonna evolve, or in this case, like, digivolve. So, for example, let's see, this is tree striking, this boosts offensive power and speed. And I believe, I'm gonna have him train, and he can go indefinitely. But it actually doesn't matter how long he goes, it's always gonna be, like, the same amount of, his stats go up the same amount. Because, you know, he's been going for like a couple seconds now. I'm gonna stop. It went up, his offense went up by 7 and his speed went up by 1. But if I just do the same thing and just cut him off immediately, it's gonna be like the same amount of improvement. See? So, 7 and 1. Oh, you like the menu design? Yeah, it's pretty simplistic. I like it. Oh, he hungry. So I'm gonna give him some meat. So I know Pokemon has, like, you know, sometimes Pokemon can evolve in different ways depending on certain things, like stone. Like Eevee is famous because it can evolve in so many different ways. That's taken to the maximum with Digimon. Oh, he needs to poop. If you don't get them to a toilet in time, they will shit on the floor. just like the Tamagotchi version. So there you go, he pooping. All Digimon have like branching, or as far as I know, all Digimon have like branching evolutionary paths, and then sometimes, you know, like different Digimon can digivolve into the same thing. In the anime, Gabumon over here, his default Digivolution is called Garurumon. Okay, what is this train? Boost max HP. Actually, I want to raise his defense. Is it this one? Defense and brains. Yes, let's boost this. Doom. Let's boost it a little bit more. Okay, so he has high defense, he's hungry again, and this is the last of my meat, so I should stop training. Okay. Oh, what do you mean you're hungry? I don't have any more meat. Sorry, buddy. But yeah, Digimon all have branching patterns, and the way you raise them kind of determines how they're gonna digivolve. So if you mistreat them, they could turn into like an evil Digimon, essentially. Love how comically big the glove is. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so we're gonna get into our first fight here with Agumon, who's kind of the mascot, more or less, of the series. And as you can see, I can't really, like, just directly tell Gabumon what to do. It's not like you could just do Razor Leaf or Water Gun. All I could do is say your call. It's more of a suggestion, really. And as far as I remember, I think eventually you do get to directly tell your Digimon what to do. But right now, since it's the beginning of the game, I can't do much. And actually, there's no guarantee that I'm gonna win this match, but... Your call, buddy! It's so funny when they just, like, hit each other at the same time. It's also funny that they're essentially, like, chasing each other. They're kind of like two puppies. Oh. Come on. There you go. Oh, no, one more! Blue Blaster! There you go. Oh, no, that's right. I need to, like, charge it up. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have used that. Yatta! I don't know if that finish would have, like, carried over to another fight, but oh well. Got some bits, leveled up a little bit. I lost! Rats! I should invite him to this. Look, that's my first. The first thing I do is like, I should invite this guy to the city. This guy that I just beat. Excuse me, could you come to the city? What? City? You mean that old place? Well, well, okay, I'm Agumon. Nice meeting you. Agumon joins the city! One thing too with Digimon names is that, like, I think some of the initial ones that we meet, they're based off onomatopoeias. So my Digimon right now, Gabumon, is based off Gabu Gabu, which I believe is to, like, bite or, like, eat or gobble up. I think Agu, based off Agu Agu, I think that's, like, the sound of a flame, but I'm not sure. It could be the sound of, like, biting. I forget. Alright, it pays to try. I'll keep on asking. Alright, is there any way I can heal my little guy? Because his HP is still down to 240. And he's hungry. So let me actually go back to the city. And then when Gabumon digivolves, he becomes, or at least one of his default evolutions is Garurumon. Garuru is the onomatopoeia for growling. He turns kind of like wolfy. He's kind of like a wolf. Can I get you some more food? Oh, poor guy. I'm sorry. Hey, Poyamon. I heard from Chi-Chi that Pika will digivolve. From fresh Digimon to in-training Digimon, it only takes 6 hours. From there to rookie Digimon, it takes about a day to digivolve. Then to the next champion Digimon, it takes about 3 days. And what was the next generation? I forgot, but there's more. Digivolution is related to weight, parameters, and care mistakes. Damn, care mistakes. I don't understand very well. I'll ask Gigi my next chance. I know, buddy. Oh, hey, Agumon. Welcome, my new business is Item Keeper. I keep items for people. I'll keep your items for free as a special service. Ah, no food. If I go back to Gigi... Yeah, Agumon! We just fought him and now he's working at the Item Keeper shop. Please. My son, he's very hungry. Bibi, you did it! An Agumon came to the city, started a business over there. Hopefully- oh, I forgot to do his voice. Hopefully more Digimon will be like him. Please. My Gabumon is very hungry. I'll tell you about a Digimon's life. When Digimon get hungry, yeah, he's been telling me. He also needs to go potty. Make sure he does it in the toilet. Digimon gets sleepy and needs sleep, but you'll have to make him sleep. Don't try to keep him up for too long. He may get tired, sick, or just get upset. He's kinda delicate. Since Digimon are wild creatures, you should praise or scold them. Whatever you do, pay attention to what your Digimon is doing. Aww. You can have this. Good luck. Oh, I got a lot of items. Okay. Is any of them food? Yes! Oh my god, thank you, Tokomon. Good boy. I love... Oh my god, I love this guy. It's like a GIF. He's just a GIF. Look at him. I'm Pootiemon. Why don't you rest here a while? 1 hour rest recovers HP, MP, and lowers tiredness. Yeah, let's rest. Like, look at him. He's just like a... Or, I guess when it loads back in. But he's just like a GIF. He's just squishing. Is this the save? What's this machine? Yes. Oh, that is a save machine for memory card battle data. Using the machine, you can save your current partner's data for battle. Just press X and the machine will tell you what to do. Just in case, I'm gonna do a save state. No, you know what? Let me save this first. Yes. Yes. Wait, battle registration? Oh, whatever. He's looking very 2D in this 3D world, yeah. Okay, cool. So it did save my progress just now. Okay, cool. He is looking very 2D. So I slept for 1 hour. Hopefully that means, let me check the stats. Oh yeah, it's afternoon already. Okay, so he didn't recover all of his HP, but he recovered a good amount. I forgot to look up what the symbols all mean, because, like, you see down over here where it says, oh, you can't see my mouse cursor. Where it shows, like, Abumon's, like, face. It says happiness and then disc and virus. Or, I guess, it seems like that would stand for virus. I don't know what disc is, like, discipline? Oh, discipline is probably discipline. Oh, so whether or not he's, like, gonna be a little punk or not. Okay. I think IRL, I'm very much like this. I want to praise my son. I want to tell him he's doing great. You're doing good, sweaty. Okay, so let's explore some more. Let's do some more battling. And then when it's nightfall, I'll have Gabumon sleep. Okay, so there's another opponent. Let's see if we could just... You're hungry again! I just fed you! Modoki Betamon. This is my territory! This theme smacks. It slaps. Hey, do your best! I like the way his claws, like he just windmills into them. Come on, buddy, please. There we go, good job. Oh, who's a good boy? Who's a good Digimon? Almost there, you're almost there. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, good job. Oh my god, he's dead. Oh my fucking god, he's fucking dead. Cool. Got some bits. Okay, he's fine. Oh, he ran away. Okay. Okay. Right, and he didn't lose that much HP from that. Oh, I got a mushroom. I just noticed that it just said, whoa! Alright, let me feed you some meat. Wait, can I feed you the mushroom? Oh, makes the Digimon a bit full. Okay, so they both effectively have the same, like, effect. So I'll just do meat because I'm guaranteed to get more meat, whereas I don't remember if I'll need the mushroom later on for anything. Oh, there's another one. Nope. I could battle him. Let's see what's this way. Yatta! We killed it! We've committed murder. Good job, buddy. Mount Panorama. Right? Is that the drill tunnel down there? Native forest. Something I like too about the Digimon world, oh, another mushroom. You see this in the anime too, is that like there's a mix of like, you know, these biomes, but there's like computer stuff, like these plugs, this like whatever the hell this is, and like, you know, like these signs. The anime did such a good job of like incorporating like just digital stuff. It'd be like a forest, but then like, oh, this tree just randomly glitches out sometimes. And the backgrounds too in the anime were like watercolor. They looked really nice, and it's something that I like, you know, going back to whenever I watch it. Okay, so there's more Betamon. Is this an item or just the background? That's just the background. Oh, okay. I think that one is a champion level. So for those who for those who don't know Digimon, you know how like in Pokemon, usually Pokemon only evolve like At most, oh god, he saw me. At most, they evolve like 3 to 4 times. Sometimes it's just 2. In Digimon, they have, I think, like 7 different levels. And I think because this is an early game, it's less. Let me see. It's Fresh, In Training, Rookie, Champion, Ultimate. So there's 5 levels in this one, I want to say. In the anime and in later games, there's 6 levels. In the Japanese version, it's named after like the life cycle of like a creature. Actually, let me not go down that way. And in the American dub, the stages are named after like, I guess, stages of being a fighter. Ooh, who's this guy? Kunemon? Dokunemon. Hey, what's the big idea? Alright, as I fight, I'll explain the life cycle to you. So, in the Japanese version, first Digimon hatches from an egg, and that is called Baby. He's Baby. The stage after that, they Digivolve, is called Baby 2. After that, they are Child, which is kind of the default stage for a lot of Digimon. So, you know, my Gabumon right now, he's a rookie. I mean, sorry, he's a child, according to the Japanese, like, terminology. After that, they Digivolve, like, bigger to become adult. And after that, it's, is it perfect? Yeah, I think after that, it's perfect level. Oh no, I think he's poisoned. Oh, he's gonna die. Oh no. No, I'm sorry, buddy. Item. I'm sorry. Wait. Oh, run. I'm dumb. Did I kill him? Oh no, okay. He still has 2 more lives left. I wasn't paying attention because I was explaining the life cycle. I'm such a fool. Oh my gosh, you're back after losing. Thanks, Digimon. With a small bit of life left, Biko was able to survive. I just remembered my other interaction with Digimon is Agumon evolution in the Portuguese dub. Well, now I'm curious. Now you've got me intrigued. Does it just sound kind of derpy, or is that just like kind of a recollection that you had about it? Maybe your things were stolen. Oh no. Should I save scum? That's kind of my my usual MO, my usual strat is to save scum. Oh, they might be sold somewhere. Okay. Oh, he eepy. He got his ass beat. I'm sorry, buddy. Let's go to sleep. Oyasumi. Oh, he just... yeah, let's save. I won't save scum. I'll be a good streamer. I gotta listen to it, it's awful. Okay, you have piqued my interest. Let me pause. Oh wait, I might get DMCA'd. So actually I'll leave it for after the stream. I'll leave it for after, but I'm gonna at least Google it. Portuguese dub Agumon. Agumon Digi-Evolución Portuguesa. I don't know how to speak Portuguese. I know a little bit of Spanish, but I'm gonna assume that that's the right one. I'll watch it after the stream. But yeah. So Digimon have that life cycle in the Japanese version, and the English version it's more so like when you're a fighter. Because they start off as fresh, and then in training, and then their default form is rookie. Like, you're a rookie at fighting. Like, this guy's a rookie. And then after that, they digivolve to champion, and then ultimate, and then the last one is mega. And I guess some more meat. Here's today's meat. So I'm sorry, Gabumon, I let you die. Let me redeem myself. But first, I should probably train you. Yeah, let's train you. I'm gonna increase your HP. Cool, I'll check it out after Kudaketa. Thanks for the recommendation. Cause like with different dubs, there's definitely wait, let me see what's the which one trains HP? Is it running? Yeah, speed and max HP. Let's see if we can train something else with HP. instead of speed, maybe what's the rock? An offense. Yeah, let's do this. Because, like, in the Japanese version of the anime, all the Digimon, like, they retain their voice actors as they digivolve, so they'll go from, like, this cute little critter to, like, something really, really manly, or really, like, something that should be very deep voice, but it goes from, like a super cute, like, Agumon to, like, Greymon, you know? Kind of like that. But in the dub, they would just straight up have, like, a different voice actor. So it makes more sense that, like, Agumon has, like, this high-pitched voice, and then his evolution becomes, like, Greymon! Like, super deep. So I can only imagine what the Portuguese dub did with it. Alright, let's dodge this Betamon. I do eventually- ooh, another mushroom. I do eventually want to, like, fight them, but I want to see- oh god! I want to explore as much as I can. Let's see... let's go back to where the toilet was. Oh, another mushroom. How much of my stuff got stolen? Ah, so whatever was here. Curious coma and is this what I was supposed to throw when there was that countdown? Cures wounds and some sickness. Cures wounds and sickness. Food. Recovery. Oh no, this didn't get stolen. I tried to use this. I tried to use like a recovery item. Okie dokie. I should probably mention too that I did play this game in the past, but it's been so long that I've basically forgotten everything, so don't quite think of it as me cheating and knowing exactly where to go, because I don't know where to go. Explaining- oh, fishing! Fishing mechanic, I forgot. First, get a rod. You'll get a sub-menu with a fishing icon. Click on it, bait with X. Select something from the foods you have. Oh, I would have to sacrifice a food. Change directions with left or right. Hold rod overhead. Okay, so I don't have a rod yet, so let's just skip all this for now. Unless... vending machine? My gosh, it's so expensive. 300... oh, it is kind of expensive. It's okay, I got enough food. And there's a TV here. Oh, okay. I got an item, medium MP, so I can recover, I guess, like, ability points. Okay, so I can't do... wait, what? I didn't even, like, press A or anything. I just ran into that. Okay, so I can't do much right now. Yeah, fishing minigame, 11 out of 10. Once I get a rod, I'll be back here. I'm probably gonna spend, like, a good amount of hours just fishing. No, I didn't mean to go back. I know, Goblin One, I know. Alright, let's hope I don't do the same thing. I just want to avoid the Moroki Betamon. You don't see me, I'm John Cena! Okay, cool. Oh god, did you see that? He, like, ran. He ran towards me. So the reason why I avoided the red guy over there is because I'm pretty sure he's a champion form. As in, like, he's a higher level than, my Goblimon. And it is worth a try. Shoot! Haha. Kunamon's bed. Oh! I think this is, like... it's gonna be a boss battle. I feel like I should avoid that for now. Yeah, I am cheating a little bit. I do remember that, like, that is, like, one of the early boss battles. You know what? I'm pretty close to the entrance. Let's, wait. If I try to get into a battle, will both of them try to kick my ass? Let's challenge this guy. What? I'm gonna eat it! Like, that's his war cry? Alright, Goblin One. Let's do this. Come on, kick his ass, kick his ass. Okay, so he doesn't have that much HP. Yeah, kick his ass. Oh my god, that took away a lot of HP though. And he's poison! I might have to run. Yeah, let's... Okay, if it gets down to half, I'll run. Oh wait, he's so close. Oh no! Let's put some recovery. Use it. Eat it. Eat it. There you go. Okay. You can do it, buddy. I believe in you. little sounds. Oh, he just straight up froze. That's funny. Come on, kick his ass. Yes. Okay, cool. Yatta. Nice. Nice. Yeah, that's right. Run away. And then I forgot to do this last time. I should praise you. Good job, buddy. Yes, yes. And then, you know what? You also deserve some food. Have a mushroom. Oh, who's a good boy? A good Digimon. Let me get the mushroom. Let me get the mushroom. Get away from me. I like that when you get an item, it's just, whoa! You think I can take on Kunimon? I'm a little low on H. Well, not low, but I don't know. After getting my ass beat by that worm, I feel like I shouldn't risk it for the biscuit. I'll explore a little bit more. Let's explore. Oh, more mushrooms! Okay, so I don't have to press X when I, like, get an item. I just need to walk up to it. Ah! Get away from me. No, wait, what's over here? Oh, it's File City, okay. Okay, so I think I am starting to get more familiar with, like, the map. Let me rest. Then I'm also going to refresh Twitch. I don't know if I'm just, like, low latency, or if it's just... Ah, it kind of is. Alright, so it might take me a while to, like, respond to your... Like, there might be a bit of lag when I respond to your messages, but... We do our best. Alright, Punimon.gif. GIF. Let's rest up a bit. And let's see if we can challenge Kunimon. I'm feeling pretty ballsy. No, you know what? I should save. Let's save. Okay, save. Okay, dokie. Artichoke. Alright, yeah, let's go back into the forest. Let us... Or I could also explore the other areas now that I think about it. I like the little bouncy sound. Boink, 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 boink. Oh, I just realized I never changed my stream category. Let me do that right now while that Botamon tries to kick my ass. Or I could just pause. I could just pause. Pause, pause, pause. There we go. Digimon World. There we go. Alright. Change my stream info. I can't believe I went like, what, like an hour or so before doing that? But alright. There's a native forest. Digimon's house. Oh yeah, if we go down this way, there's other areas. There's this place which is all blocked off, and that's Mount Panorama. And then over here is the drill tunnel entrance. Doriru Taneru. Drill tunnel. What's this way? Oh, who are you? You must be an outsider. Oh, that's a battle. I thought he was just an NPC. That's the thing, I don't know who's an NPC and who's trying to whoop my ass. Okay. Okay, he has a good amount of HP. So if I luck out, then I might not fight Kunamon today. Or at least, like, in-game day. Because depending on how hard this guy hits, I might use up my recovery item. No, it looks like... No, I still might need to use the recovery item. Oof, okay. They're risky. Double one, you can attack. You can attack if you want. I'm just... Got my finger ready on the trigger. There you go. Now I feel like we should. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe I don't need the item. Oh, yes, finish. Blue Blaster. Nice, good job. Yatta! Very nice. And he ran away. Okay. So he was kind of strong, let me praise you. He was a little bit strong, so I don't know about going for— oh, he needs to poop. No, no, please, Gabumon, no. I'm a little far from the toilet. Don't poop on the floor, I'm begging you. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Okay, let's go, let's go. Come on, deja vu. I know, buddy, I know. Let's avoid the Betamon here. We're almost there. Please, do not poop on the floor. I know. No, no, not when he's about to shit on the floor. Okay, buddy. Oh, and I forgot to recover too. Okay. Come on, I believe in you. Oh my god, he's okay. Throwing it in there. Throwing it in there. I like when they just like freeze up. Oh, not when my guy just freezes up. Come on. Come on, please. I believe in you. Oh, I could do the finisher or... Oh, okay, Oh, you're so close. You're so close, buddy. He's frozen. Please. Please. One more. Just one more. Oh, good job. He was a good boy. Now I'm gonna ask you to not shit on the floor. Ah, no. I have to scold you, buddy. I'm sorry. You did a good job with that battle, but You don't shit on the floor like that. Is it gonna just stay there now? Ah, let's go back to the toilet just in case. That was also partially my fault for running right into that Betamon, but... Would we have made it had we not run into him? No? Okay. I don't know why I thought it's like, you know, IRL dogs where it's like, you still gotta try to like get them to use the toilet. I mean, not the toilet. You still gotta get them to try to, I guess, poop where you want them to poop. Okay. So you're kind of weak at the moment, so we should just train you. Let's do some running. What does this do again? Yeah, speed and max. Oh no. Let's do max HP and offense. Maybe defense too, actually, now that I think about it, with the comically large boxing glove. I actually don't know what brain does, because brain is another stat. But let us... It's not nighttime yet, so I can still explore. But I also don't have, like, items. Let me see. Medium MP restore, half HP cures wounds. Because if I'm gonna fight Kunemon, who I do remember is like a boss, kind of, I would need at least one, like, recovery item. Maybe if I just keep exploring, I'll find it. Or even if I just keep on fighting Digimon. Actually, it's gonna be night soon, but what the hey. How much HP do you have? Nah, that's too low, that's too low. Let's just go to... Let's just chill. Let's just chill. There we go, it's nighttime. Let me just check out how Agumon's doing. Alright, you're saying the same thing. How about you? Can you keep... Nah, actually I'm good. Yeah, I think I could just sleep right here. Sleep. Oyasumi. Go to sleep. So I can also just manually save. I don't know if save and go means I'm gonna quit. Alright, here's today's meat. Give me more tomorrow. So Tokamon gave me some items when we started off. Let's see if she can give me some more. I will teach you about some common sense in the world. There are 24 hours a day and there's morning, day, and night. You may feel the pace is quick. There are 30 days a year. Month? What's that? Seasons? Can you eat that? Of course we have money. The unit is a bit. You can never have too much money. When you say city on this island, that means here. But there are other small villages and towns. On the clock, the yellow dot is hours and the needle is minutes. Up is midnight, down is noon. The red part on the left means it's late afternoon. It shows 4 to 8 o'clock. The purple part is morning and it shows 4 to 8 o'clock. Digimon are active at certain times of the day. Most of them get up in the morning and sleep at night, but some are the opposite. If you can't meet the Digimon you wish, try a different time of day. Alright, thanks. No items though, so we are fresh out of luck. So you know what, let's just see if we can make a beeline for Kunemon. Try to beat them, and then see where we go from there. Because, you know, it is the first boss, so maybe it's not gonna be so bad. Let's dodge this guy. Mushroom. Oh yeah, the poop just stays there. It's like a constant reminder of when you fucked up. No. This is a travesty. Forgot I also have a IRL PB&J sandwich waiting for me. Maybe when it's battle time, I will munch. But also, the last time I battled while distracted, he died, so... I should be more attentive, perhaps. Is it down here? Oh no, it's the other way. Well, actually, we haven't explored this, so... Oh, but I did say... Oh, now he's hungry. Have some meat. Okay, so I just saw a Palmon on that side. Question is... You're hungry again? It seems like that's an NPC, it's not walking around. Have a Digimushroom. Hi. So I think... let's hope she's an NPC. Oh, okay, so... she's pretending to be a flower. I'm a flower. I said I'm a flower! Aren't you listening? Oh my god, that's such a funny noise. Okay, so kinda sorta NPC, kinda sorta a battle. Let's do this. Oh, oops, no, not an item. No, there we go. Oh, he's already poisoned, no! Oh my god, that did so much damage. I don't have any- no! No, I'm in shambles. We run! We run! No, we're running! Gabumon, we're run- Why can't I run? No, it's not letting me! I can't go to the run- No! Gabumon, no! Do I gotta save scum? I might have to save scum. It's literally not letting me like switch over to the run. No! Is this jank or is this like a part of the system? Alright, what happens if we use restore? There we go, okay. But still, she's kinda strong. I might need to save scum, no. It's legit not letting me run, no! Why is it doing that? It's Jover. As the kids say, it's Jover. I'm just still confused as to why, like, sometimes it lets me run and sometimes it just doesn't. Should I just load a save state? Oh, I didn't do a save state. Okay. So I might as well just save scum the old-fashioned way. Yeah, that Palmon was way too strong for me. Oh, I think I would need to quit, essentially. Should we just go on then? Like I said, my default is to save scum, but I wasted a restore, essentially. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and reset. Sorry, folks, I'm a cheetah. A damn cheetah, but I just hate it when I like essentially waste a good item. Actually, in the meantime, I'm gonna mute and start eating some of my PB&J. Oh, that is a good PB&J. Alright, this time we're gonna go with my original plan. Which is, let's go find Kunimon. And fight him. Nice, mushroom. Okay, I see that you're hungry. Let's go down here first. I know, buddy, I know. Oh, I see something blue and shiny in the corner here. A blue apple. Interesting. Alright, let's go back up. Get away from me. There you go. Come on. Oh, there you are. Can I talk to you? Oh. Maybe I was wrong. Was this not a boss battle? Digimon Bridge? Okay. Oh. Are you an NPC? Are you gonna kill me right now? You don't know anything. How do I say her name? Arurelmon. Arurandis? Alright, is she also gonna walk my butt? Okay, that's not too bad. Oh my god, he's a pixel. Oh my god, he's just... funny because I know the status effect effectively turns him into like pixel art, but he was at just the right angle where you just saw like him as like a line of pixels. No, poison. Yeah, I gotta use the finisher. Let's do this. Oh no, if it gets interrupted, it just gets interrupted? There he is! Look, he's pixel art! Oh, he missed. Oh my god, I think the poison's getting like worse. Do I have an item? Makes Digimon happy, okay. Cures wounds and sickness. Ah. DMMP? Oh, you are so close. Can we run? We run, we run, we run. Okay, cool. It worked that time. It worked that time. Oh god. With the Palmon, it just did not work. Let's see, do I have anything to heal you? This makes you happy, though. Recover MP. Cure wounds? Oh, he doesn't want- he growled at me, okay. Hi, Ayushu XO. How are you doing? I am not a sir, but but hello, hello. Thanks for joining in. I'm just playing a little bit of Digimon World. I just got my ass whooped. Well, that's okay. Oh, and he needs to poop. Good thing it's in the screen next to me. I just have to avoid the red Vegemon, I think. Hopefully it doesn't just, like, run directly into me. Okay, there you are. I see you. We juke. There you go. I'll give you some praise. See, the trouble is that I don't have any recovery items anymore, so, and I don't really know how to get them. So, do we just have to, like, constantly- oh, there's a mushroom. No. I wonder- You know what I'm gonna try to do? I'm gonna fight the weaker Digimon. Let's see if they drop. If they drop, some items. Because that would just make it real convenient. And I think- oh, he's hungry again. And I'll do this while I'm on my way to Punimon, which, like, you can just heal when you're with Punimon, so... yeah, let's fight. Oh wait, he has no HP. This was a mistake. No, this was a mistake! Run, 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 run! We're running, we're running! Okay, cool. So I have to avoid all the Digimon as I make my way to Punimon. I know, buddy. Let's give you some food. Still hungry? Understandable. Okay, now you're happy. Let's avoid the Betamon. Go back to Punimon and recover. Oh, another mushroom. I see you, I see you. No, no, no. There you go. Alrighty. Alright, let's recover. Let's beat up some Betamon. See see if we can get some healing items, and then we'll go and challenge some of the tougher ones. My favorite GIF. Hey Luxie! Hello, hello. Oh, you played this? Awesome. I played it. I also played it as a kid, but I don't remember too much of it. So a lot of stuff is like coming back as I play it. Like kind of how the battle system, at least at first. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but like right now, when you battle a Digimon, you can't tell them directly what to do. It's just like more of a suggestion of like, yeah, give it your all. Kind of like how like in Final Fantasy X, if you remember Yojimbo, like you can't directly control him. It's just a suggestion based off money. It's like that, but I feel like later on, let's battle this guy. I feel like later on you are able to just be like, yeah, get him with the blue blaster. It's how I learned about curling. I didn't know it was a game IRL. Yeah, I think same. I do remember there's like a curling minigame in this. Wait, I'm realizing he didn't recover that much HP. Oh no. Am I gonna have to run again? Oh, no, I believe. Come on. Oh, please. Please. Oh, you're almost there. Oh, okay, we're running. We're running. Sorry, I'm raising a coward. I honestly forgot everything about this game other than I loved it. Same! To be honest, same. Okay, what should I do in this situation? Let's see his stats. Offense. Oh, maybe I should build up the offense, because he's very defense-based right now. Happy to see me playing so you can live it through me? Aw. Yeah, we're doing our best. Right now, though, I'm out of recovery items and it's been rough. So I'm just gonna train my little Gabumon over here. Just those specific bird chirping. Yeah, a lot of the sound effects are pretty, like, pleasing to the brain. Oh, you're hungry again? I just fed you. I wonder if the mushrooms, like, don't do that much, like, they don't fill the Digimon up that much. Oh wait, I was building offense, that's right. I'm building offense. Alright, let's train you. And that builds HP and offense. Yeah, that's what we want. That's what we want. I don't remember what bonus try does. Let me see what bonus... You're hungry. Oh, you did just train. Let's see what bonus try does. Oh, I should have done this. Ah, I already missed it. Oh my god, I have to actually, like, explore my options here. Oh no, no. He has to poop and then he has to eat. Did they ever remaster or remake this game? I don't know. I know that I think there's been a project to try to remaster it, but it's a fan project. So with those, it's like never a guarantee whether, like, even if they finish, will the official company, in this case Bandai, like even allow it, you know? Because I do remember one game that I really want to get remastered is KOTOR, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. And I think there was a project to, like, get it remastered, both, like, a fan-made one, and that got shut down, like, immediately. Well, not immediately, but, and then there was, like, an official remaster of KOTOR that was announced, but I think the company lost rights to the music or something, so right now it's, like, shelved. As for this one, yeah, I feel like I've seen, like, pixel art or, like, you know, 3D, what is it, like, Blender art? Like an attempt to remaster it. But nothing official, I want to say. Okay, so you're still low on HP, so we're not fighting anyone. Sonic Jab. I can't change techniques. Okay, so I'm pretty much just waiting for nightfall so that we can go to sleep, recover HP, and then we'll see who we can fight. You know what? I feel like the Kunemon, I'm supposed to fight him at night, which, like, if I weren't so low on HP, I would go and do that. Yeah, Bandai, get your stuff together. I'm gonna do more training. Let's do more training. Do you get a house like Animal Crossing, or is that a false memory? I feel like for this one, no. I did also play Digimon World 2. I feel like, is that the one? I don't know. Because I'm barely at the beginning of the game right now. No, you know what? You build up the hub world. You build up File City. That's what I remember, is that, like, the whole plot is that you're supposed to be building up this, this city. And, like, if every, you know, like, you go around to different areas and you talk to different Digimon, and then eventually you're like, oh, hey, you should go back to File City. And then, the more of them return, the more the city builds itself up, but the more things you can do, like, recover your HP, I fed you so much today, Agumon. Like, I just beat, like, an Agumon. That was the first one that I beat, and then now he's here, working at the item keeper thing. So I remember, like, the more Digimon you beat, eventually they'll come to the city, and then they'll give you services like, oh, now I'm the shopkeeper, or now I'm the nurse, or now I, can upgrade your Digimon for some reason. Alright, let's go to bed. Oh, he's not sleepy yet. Okay, now you're sleepy right after I... right after I click on the menu. But I remember Digimon World 2 as well. That one was like a dungeon crawler type thing. Save and go. Alright, let me get... Lexi, do you remember the meat farm? Here's today's meat. She'll give me more tomorrow. Alright, our thing for now, yep, he recovered most of his HP. Our thing now is, let's go ahead and challenge a whole bunch of weak Digimon, so hopefully they'll give us, some recovery items. I don't. Yeah, so that was like the main thing. Not the only way to get meat, but, I mean, sorry, rewind. It's not the only way to get food, but the main way you get food is the meat farm, but there's also mushrooms all around, so let's fight this guy. This is my territory! Literally all I remember from this game is pooping, the gym, and curling. Yeah, I remember a couple of things, like I think in that lake, Seadramon comes out. Alright, here's the battle system. You can't really control Agumon, just give him a suggestion. Come on, I built up your offense. Oh my god, that was a strong one. Look at that empowerment. Your call, your call, your call. Like those like NPC TikToks. Strong woman. Strong Digimon. Your call, your call. Wow, wow, your call. Yatta! Yatta! Pokemon could never. There we go. Oh, he didn't leave behind any items! No! You're hungry again? Oh. And there's a symbol of my mistake right there. Now's my chance. Yeah, get him, boy. Oh my god, what is that? What does that mean? Oh, he's like paralyzed. Can I... Okay, I guess that's not it. Medicine? There's no way I can like help him out here? Okay. Well, at the very least, Betamon didn't do anything while I was like frozen. There you go, there you go. Oh, that was a lot. Oh, you're almost there. It's so close. Yeah. Yatta. No, I need recovery items. Oh, let me praise you though. Because you did good. Let's see, let's feed you some digi mushrooms. Well, should I? You know what? I'm gonna go back to Punimon. I'm gonna rest until it's nighttime, and then let's see if at least the species of Digimon change. Oh, mushroom. Alright, go ahead and rest up. And then let's see where we're at. Are you hungry? I guess? Nah. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, so that recovered a good amount of HP. So, let me go ahead and feed you. Did you used to own a Digivice as a kid? Yeah. I've been telling the chat that like it really wasn't Digimon was never like a copy of Pokemon. It was more so a copy of Tamagotchi. And yeah, I have a Digivice, but I actually didn't have it as a kid. I got it as an adult, like literally like 2-3 years ago is when I got my first like actual Digivice. I actually have two because one of them is like this really cool yellow one, but the other one I bought because I think it can charge with a USB-C. Because the other one you need batteries. You need batteries to like play it and make sure, you know, yeah, stuff like that. But I got the newer one, which is I think like a 25th anniversary like remaster or something. And it's funny because the graphics are still like it's just pixels. It's just pixels, but now like the ability to need to let him poop. The ability to charge it with a wire is so much more convenient than just having those little batteries. Oh no, why is it always here that you poop on the floor? Oh man. Okay. This is gonna affect how we digivolve. He's gonna become like the poopy one. I didn't know they still make them. Yeah. I don't think I had it as a kid because my parents are just like, oh, you already got a Game Boy. Like, why are you playing with these Tamagotchis? I also had Pikachu 2, I think it was called. Where did I have that one? It was kind of like yellow and egg shaped, right? Because I think I might have had that one as well. Let's keep training you. Bonus try. Oh, so if you get it wrong, if you get the bonus try wrong, then it's like half the amount of a normal training session. Because in a normal training session, he gets 88 HP. But since I failed that, I got like 44. It was gray and egg shaped. Maybe it was updated. Mine was gray. Like the outside for me was yellow, and then the actual screen was like a gray-green. I can hold off on feeding him for now. Let me see what the waterfall does. MP and defense. Yeah, sure. Let's try it out. No, Pikachu's dead. I'm sure they're fine. It's kind of like, I used to play... There's two games that I used to play. So there's Nintendogs for the Nintendo DS. And then there's Dogs with a Z and Cats with a Z on PC. I love, like, animal raising or animal taking care of games, like, as a kid. So I played those a lot. Let me feed you. But both those games made it so that, you know, they're aimed towards kids, so and kids would be pretty traumatized with the death of a pet, so they made it so that the pets can never die. But it seems also a bit cruel in and of itself, where it's like, oh, I haven't played Nintendogs for like over 20 years, let's see how they're doing. And of course they're not dead, but it's like, damn, this dog has not been fed or cared for or loved or even washed for the past 20 years. The poor guy. What's my HP at? Okay. I kind of want to see what Kunemon's up to. But, so there were those games. So there was Nintendogs, there was Dogs and Cats with a Z, and then there was, Chat, do you guys remember a movie called Quest for Camelot? It was, an animated series, movie. Oh, mushroom. I don't know if it was animated by Don Bluth, like the people that did, like, Anastasia or something, but yeah, it was Quest for Camelot. I think was it the story of King Arthur? I just remember that there was a dragon that had two heads. Very Dragon Tales, like, esque, but different. And then there was a video game. There was a PC video game for that to promote the movie. And it had a bunch of different, like, mini games, but my favorite that is, like, etched into my memory is this one where you took care of a dragon. Like, it hatched from an egg and you had to take care of it, you had to play games with it, and it had different life stages. So, like, at first it was a baby, so you needed to give it a baby bottle, you needed to feed it and put it in a blanket. Then eventually you grew up into a kid. God, I'm feeding you a lot. You grew up into, like, a kid dragon where, like, you could let it, you know, have cereal. And then it became, like, a teenager dragon where you could give it, like, this rockin', like, electric guitar. And then eventually they grew wings, they learned how to fly, and then they, like, went off to the rest of their life. But I remember loving that game so much. Like, I spent so many, I don't know if it was actual hours or if it's like where you're a kid and you think it's multiple hours, but it's actually only like a day or so. But yeah, this is making me realize I really love those types of games where you could just take care of a little pet, little virtual pet. Probably because my parents didn't let me have like a real pet, so. And then there was also a Tamagotchi PC game, if I recall correctly. Because I definitely had that one. That one also had some mini games where it was like, what's that game, like, Gattaca? Oh, I haven't explored this area. I'm just afraid that Palmon's gonna kick my ass again. I'm just waiting for it to be nightfall, essentially. Yeah, you flower. I know what you are. Alright, let's risk it for the biscuit. What's gonna happen if I go this way? Oh, okay, so there's like a bridge here. Okay, there's a tree. As a kid, I loved that. I didn't have a real pet IRL, but as an adult, I don't know if I could commit. Very true. We have our cats, though. Oh, what are you? Something's... Oh, no! It's you. It's not Palmon, but it's like... It's like a color shift of Palmon. I just want that mushroom. That's okay. Ooh, wait, what's this? This looks like a door. There are engraved letters here. No one's here! Go home! Is someone living here? Yeah, shit, I believe it. We have our cats, but yeah, for a long time I was also like, I don't know if I could commit when it comes to pets. Just want to make sure they're happy. Oh, there you are. There's Dokunemon. There's a mushroom. Let me see if I can grab that mushroom before he targets me. Whoa! Alright, we're gonna attempt to fight Kunemon, or at least talk to him right now. And then regardless of what happens, I might call it after that. Just because I'm getting a wee bit tired. Hey, hey, can I talk to you? No? Do I have to just spam X? Okay, I guess not. Or should I just wait until it's like nighttime? What happens if I go down here? Ooh, okay. A little mountain area here. There we go. It's nighttime. I know you're sleepy, buddy, and I know you gotta poop. Let's check out Kunemon, though. I know, buddy, I know. Okay, so there's no change. Huh. I'm sorry, Gomon. Aw, he hates me. Oh my god, he's gonna digivolve. He's gonna digivolve right after shitting. Is he gonna become Numemon? No! It's because he pooped on the floor 3 times. Oh no, he didn't. He became, is Dremojimon? He's Dremojimon now. Oh wow, I love the way he walks. It's like a lumbering little... Okay, well good job. Oh, I should praise you for... Aww. Good boy. So, yeah, you definitely are supposed to talk to Kunemon, but I don't know how. Do I give an item? How you doing? So yeah, he's a Dremojimon now, or Dremogimon. I like kind of remember fighting him, so like, what do I gotta do? Blue apple? Meat? I don't remember, but let's go ahead and explore. What happened to Garurumon? Yeah, I know. So yeah, the default for Gabumon is Garurumon, especially if you remember the anime. But it's definitely different in the games. Oh, now I'm in like a completely new area. Oh my god, the way he runs is so funny. But Digimon all have branching evolutionary paths. And it definitely depends on how you raise them and stuff. So like things like their weight, you know, how you treat them, it will change how they digivolve. Yeah. That's at least how it was in the video games. In the anime, it is very like almost very strictly like yeah, Gabumon always becomes like Garurumon. But I think the one time they touched on it in the oh my god, it's evil Patamon. That's kind of scary. I don't know if I want to fight him. Especially since I already like I already fainted once with this guy, so yeah, in the anime, if you remember, Agumon, like he becomes Greymon, and then when they got the Crest of Courage, Tai was super excited to digivolve him again, and he like kind of forced Agumon to digivolve, and he became Skull Greymon, like the evil version. But when he oh look at that blue apple. Whoa. Can I go in now? Okay. But his real ultimate form is Metal Greymon. But I think that's like one of the few times they kind of acknowledge. Oh my god, it's just a walking ogre. That's one of the few times they kind of acknowledge that, like, at least in the video games, Digimon have like they all have like branching patterns. Where am I now? Oh, this is where Palmon is. I'm trying to remember if they... Oh, the second season of Digimon. The one where it has, Oh, you need food. Wait, where did I get a rod? Or why am I able to fish now? Let me get you some Digimushrooms. The second series has, you know, Davis, the new goggle guy. And they did the thing where it's like, oh, with the Digi-Egg of Friendship, I'm Raydramon, and with the Digi-Egg of Courage, I'm Flamedramon. Oh my god, I keep giving you food and it's it's never enough. I know I should love my Digimon, but man, I don't want Galmon to be Garurumon or I'd reset the whole game. No, yeah, I did save Scum earlier, but it was more so because, like, he already fainted once? You're still hungry? I just gave you, like, 5 mushrooms. I guess there's different values. Like, I feel like if I gave him meat, he would get full quicker, but because I'm giving him mushroom, he's like, what's this weak shit? I feel like maybe, so like, for example, if you let your Digimon like shit itself too many times, I think it turns into Numemon, the little green slime creature. Wait, are you? Oh no, you're still there. I was gonna say, if that happened, I might legitimately like reset the game. You know what? I think I'm gonna make my way back to File City. I just love how lumbering he is. Like, the sound of his, like, heavy-ass footsteps. I'm gonna head back to File City, and then I might call it from there. Because, for one, it's getting late, and I don't know if... Are you guys also streaming?
Maybe.
Yeah, okay, so... Beans the Bear might also be streaming tonight. Would you want me to rate it too? Okay.
I'm having too much fun Cyberpunk.
Ah, okay. Beans the Bears is currently playing Cyberpunk, so I think that's why it's a... it's a maybe. Oh, this music is so nice. He did Digiball, that's why I went to you. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go save. We'll call it. And then I'll probably raid into someone. Let me refresh and see who is still streaming right now. I know that Saku was streaming and then Milky was streaming, so it'll be either one of them. Okay, so let me go to my outro screen. But thank you everyone for joining in as I both drew. We did a very short just chatting Zatsu as well. And then we ended off with Pokemon, not Pokemon, with Digimon. Next time I'm streaming might either be tomorrow or Monday. And then if it's Monday, then it's for sure gonna be an art stream with hand cam. I'm gonna be doing some doodles in my bullet journal as well as paint them with Posca markers. And then we'll see what we do from there. But otherwise, thank you everyone for joining in. Let me see who I can rage you guys into. And thanks for joining me, Luxie. I'm glad it was nostalgic. This was definitely like scratching my nostalgia itch as well. So let me stop raids to my channel, and then let's see who is streaming right now. Okay, cool. So we have both Milky and Saku. I think let's raid into Saku today, because I raided into Milky last time. It looks like they're just chatting. Wait, let me see what they're up to. I think they're doing just chatting, or it says Lies of P, but we'll go ahead and raid into them. So thank you everyone. Have a good rest of your night, or rest of your morning, rest of your afternoon, and I'll see ya when I see ya.